The collaborative process is a different way to divorce. You and your spouse will come up with agreement around the issues that are important to you in a series of meetings. Our attorneys will help you through these important conversations, along with collaboratively trained child specialists, financial neutrals, and coaches when needed. The principles of collaborative divorce allow us to help you focus on the best interest of the entire family.
Each of you will choose your own attorney who will be representing you during the process and advising you as you go forward. While your attorney is primarily committed to representing you and your interests, they're also committed to working in a problem-solving manner with your spouse and with their attorney to find solutions that work for both of you.
We, as the collaborative attorneys, help facilitate several conversations between you and your spouse. If you have children, we have one conversation about the co-parenting schedule and other child-related issues. And in almost all cases, we have another conversation about property division and a third conversation about cash flow. How do you make the money that once supported one household support two?
We don't use the traditional negotiation model where one party is trying to win at the expense of the other. In the collaborative process, we help you and your spouse identify what is important to each of you and then help you find mutually acceptable solutions to your problems.
Yes, your attorney will protect your interests by advising you and advocating for your best interest. Our representation looks different from the litigation process because we are not seeking to tear down your spouse. We will work cooperatively with your spouse and his or her attorney, but we will not sacrifice your best interests for the sake of reaching a settlement.
We will work with you to resolve the issues that you're concerned about regarding your children. Typically, we discuss co-parenting schedules, communication around children, introducing significant others to the children, and transitions from home to home, along with other issues. We can use a child specialist in the collaborative process so that the voice of the child will be heard. While the parents always make the final decisions, the child specialists bring their experience and insight to your issues of concern.
Yes, the collaborative process only involves you, your spouse, and your attorneys. Some other team members might be involved, such as a child specialist or a financial neutral. In collaborative, there are no judges and no public document filings or hearings like there would be in litigation.
The collaborative process is guided by the needs and schedules of the parties. If you have a heavy work or travel schedule, we may not meet for several weeks. On the other hand, we may meet weekly or biweekly until we finalized an agreement. Typically, the process takes about 2 to 3 months.
Separating together attorneys normally charge a flat fee that is considerably less expensive than litigation. Litigation costs in North Carolina can be as much as $25,000 to $100,000 per person, and the client is usually billed at an hourly rate. Having you and your spouse together in the meetings helps you to efficiently negotiate all of the issues that are important to you and your family. Also, because of the sharing of documents, there is no costly process of trying to pry information out of each spouse.
The collaborative process is faster and less expensive than litigation. But those are not the main reasons for choosing it, even though they are obviously important. The most important difference between collaborative law and litigation is control. No one wants an outsider deciding personal issues about your children, your finances, or your home. Choosing a collaborative attorney rather than a litigator helps set a tone for how you move through this very difficult time. You don't have to fight or burn bridges. You can choose to operate in an environment of respect and integrity and have a better outcome as a result.
The members of Separating Together are accustomed to helping couples and families navigate difficult situations. We have experience dealing with challenges such as significant debt or infidelity. If you're facing a unique problem, call us to learn more about how we can help you.
Preparing a legal document on your own is like operating on yourself. You can do it, but it's really not a great idea. It's really helpful to have attorneys prepare the agreement and help make certain that you have considered all of the issues and options. Attorneys make certain that the document fully protects you and your family. We bring the experience of having helped other couples through similar situations.
The collaborative process is voluntary, which means that both you and your spouse have to agree to participate. If you're interested in a collaborative divorce, we suggest that you and your spouse come in for an orientation to learn about the process and its benefits.
We fully expect that every couple that we work with will reach an agreement. If for some reason in your particular situation the process is no longer appropriate for you, you're always free to withdraw. You don't lose any rights by agreeing to participate in the collaborative process. But we at Separating Together have a very high success rate of bringing couples to resolution, even in cases where they were initially skeptical.
The collaborative process may not be right in all situations, but the presence of mental health, abuse, or addiction issues does not necessarily prohibit the use of the collaborative process. We often recommend the use of divorce coaches who are trained in the collaborative process to help you or your spouse get ready for meetings or process what happened after a meeting.
Once you've made the decision to get divorced, you have to make a decision about what kind of experience it's going to be for you. Choosing the collaborative process is a positive step that helps you make informed decisions that are in the best interest of you and your family. Divorce can be a devastating experience, but choosing the right process and choosing the right attorney can make all the difference.